Mosiers, how are we doing? We are, what day is it, Ben? It's December 31st, New Year's Eve. That's right, I forgot it was a holiday. And it is currently like 7:05, and my light went off. Turn a light on. There we go. And we are leaving at nighttime like we always do. We're taking on our very first camping trip with the channel. It's not our first camping trip, but it's our first camping trip with you guys. And we're happy to bring you along. We're going to Santee State Park, which is about 2 hours. Is that right?
2.5.
About 2.5 hours. So we got me here, Heather, and we got Kenny driving. And back in the back we got Bryson, which you can't really see him because it's so dark. And then we have Avery right behind us. So we'll get back with you in a little bit when we're setting up. Bye. Look, baby, Christmas tree.
Come back and do this in a day.
Oh, I got a good one right there.
7 miles. The destination is on.
This is Kenny trying to figure out how to check in late at night. Because we're not really sure. And it's dark. I think it's currently like almost 10:30. Found Cypress View Campground, but apparently we're looking for Cypress Lakefront, which may or may not be the same thing. Should we have done more research before we came? Yeah, probably. What'd you find out, baby?
Huh?
What'd you find out?
I say just go to your site.
Okay. It's so dark though, you can't really see, but there's several deer just staring at me. Hi! Oh, there it is. Yep. Hi! Walking to the bathhouse, and I ran into a little armadillo. See if I can show you. It's not great filmography here because it's just a flashlight and my cell phone. But I just ran into this little armadillo going to the bathhouse. Ran into deer on the way to check in. I don't know, I just thought it was kind of cool. I've actually never seen an armadillo before. Okay, so it's getting very late. We're waiting to come in the new year. We just got here set up, and yes, I'm in the bathhouse. I saw an armadillo on the way over to the bathhouse, which I thought was pretty cool. Also sat on this potty back here, and I'm pretty sure it's not attached to the wall, because it's like it was going to tip over with me, so yeah, we'll see. Bathhouse so far, not the best. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so he's back in the bathhouse. Bryson settled all up in his bed. Looks like Avery settled up into Bryson's bed as well. And on the way back from the bathhouse, the armadillo I showed you decided to chase me. So I'm like coming out of the bathhouse, and Kenny's going towards the bathhouse, and all of a sudden the armadillo just takes off towards me, so I squeal a little bit and run for it. So it's been an eventful first evening, and we've only been here like an hour. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Woo! Okay.
You gotta keep it.
So it's a little crazy here. Alright, good morning, Mosiers. It is Friday, January 1st, 2021. We made it through 2020. What an accomplishment. Kenny just left to go check into our campsite now that it's daytime and the office is open. We can finally do that. He woke me up and said, Heather, you have to get up. I'm like, oh man, I was sleeping so good. And he said, it's like 9 o'clock. I thought, well, I know that's kind of late, but when you stay up past like 1:30 because it's New Year's, it's nice to not have to get up before 9 o'clock. Then I look at my phone and it's 8:20. Like, yeah, okay, babe. You need to learn to tell time. But anyways, it's not that cold here, even though it's January. I think it's because it's so rainy. It's actually quite, I wouldn't say it's warm, but it's not really cold. Like, I'm not even really wearing a coat, just kind of wearing a vest. And I feel fine. We're going to have some breakfast this morning, and then I'm going to set up our camp a little better. I'll show you around camp in a little bit once we get things more set up. I'll show you our camper in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, it's not great. We bought it with the intention to flip it. Not for profit, but just flip it to make it look nice. And we haven't done any of that yet. We've taken it out about 4 or 5 times, just the way that it is. And actually, the only thing we have done is put some duct tape on the front of it so water doesn't get in. So this is our last camping trip until March. So we have about 3 months there where we're going to try to get at least the outside fixed and flipped. So that's what we got going on this morning. I think we maybe will go do some things around today. I have no idea. I know we're gonna go eat dinner out, but that's all I really know, and get camp set up. So we'll see. Yay!
Look, it was stacking.
Hard to tell, but this is all lake. It's just so foggy, you can't really see right now.
So I was talking to the lady at the registration office.
Mm-hmm.
She said the cabin's on the pier.
Yeah?
They have boat slips. So if you have a boat and bring it in, you can dock it at the house. You just threw it.
Yeah, I picked it up. I was like, did you catch a fish? Wow, that was a good cast. Alright, so we just had lunch and we're having a bit of a relaxation time. I would like to go ahead and apologize for the remainder of this trip. I will not be wearing makeup because I forgot my makeup at home. So you just get all natural Heather. And my hair is still wet from my shower, so I kind of look like a mess right now. But anyways, chilling in the hammock, enjoying myself. And I should show you, this is the view from my hammock. Pretty nice. And here's the scenery on camp right now. As you can tell, there's Kenny over there. I don't know if you can see him in the chair. And Bryce is in the camper, so as you can tell, we're all just kind of laying around, chilling, relaxing. This is the best part of camping to me. Okay, Moses, it is Saturday, the 2nd. We had a great day yesterday. Somehow, even though it was January 1st, it was really warm. The sun was out, bright and shiny. Today, however, is kind of a rainy mess. Now, we knew it was going to rain this weekend, which was kind of okay because it was supposed to be bringing in the warmer weather, but it rained all night last night. It poured. I'm in the camper that we're going to fix up. Right now, it is nothing special to look at. We found a spot last night, well, when we woke up this morning, that in our canvas that we're going to have to patch. It's over in the little corner of Bryson's bed. He has a wet corner over there. Kenny's down fishing. The great thing about this campsite that we picked is we are right on the lake. We had that picture of our lunch sitting there, and you can see that big space off to behind it. That's the lake. So our campsite backs up right to the lake, which is nice. So Kenny just walked down the little path. So he's down there fishing. And Bryson is over here playing his Kindle and eating breakfast, wanting a cupcake. But I told him he had to eat breakfast first. And Avery's outside playing around the leaves. I think it's gonna stop raining. It's just drizzling now, and I think honestly it's just the rain coming off the leaves now. So we might go hiking a little bit later so we can show you some of those trails, which will be good. Alright, but we'll see. Alright, so I said I would show you guys around the campsite, so let's go ahead and do that. I want to apologize. I really should have done this yesterday when we had the nice sunny weather. Now it just kind of honestly looks like a big rainy mess, but let's just do it anyways. So we have our camper set up here. Still have our lights plugged in. Probably could unplug those. And our kitchen, outdoor kitchen kind of set up. And like I said, it just honestly looks like a mess out here. But there's Kenny's pride and joy, his Suburban. Our hammock, which I really enjoyed yesterday, but I don't think I'm going to be able to today because it's a rainy mess. And one thing I really do like that we do is, especially for this trip, is we have this tent canopy and we put this over the picnic table. And I will say, after it poured down rain last night, looking around, we were the only people that were able to use our picnic table because everybody else's is soaking wet. And it looks like there's like no one here this morning. That honestly, an hour ago there were tons of people here, and just about clean. The campsite's just about cleaned up, like emptied. So there it is. Nothing special, honestly. However, this is what's cool about this campsite. If you look past our camper, past our picnic area, past our fire pit, and down here, the end of our campsite is the lake, which you can see in pictures that we took yesterday a little better, because that's just right now just looks like fog. And Avery just pulled the awning down, so let me go fix that.
There's like limestone all the way down in there. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yep. Bryson. Bryson, show me your orange poncho. Cheese. Yeah, buddy.
Follow the orange spot trees. Hey Bryson, what are we doing right now? Are we grilling?
Yeah.
Are we making dinner?
We're making some dinner in the darky rain. Okay.
What? Okay.
Recording.
Okay. Ask him again.
Hey, Bryson, what are we doing? What's Daddy doing? Making popcorn? We are making popcorn. Oh, did you hear pop? Oh, is that Daddy making the popcorn? Bryson, look how happy this boy is. He's so excited. Yeah, you're happy? Is popcorn your favorite food in the world? I smell it.
It takes like 7 minutes.
7 minutes. Dear jeez.
4 to 7 minutes.
Oh my. Please excuse our big scorch mark right there. Like we said, we've not done any rehab on the camper. And this is what, a 93, babe? 93. That is
93 Coleman Seneca XL.
That's 28 years now of burn on the stove. Let's fix it. You hear it? Look, it's getting big. You see it? What's it doing? Making popcorn? Oh my gosh, it's getting so big! How do you know it's done?
It's fully expanded.
What do we know it's fully expanded is?
He's almost done.
You see how big it is? Wow! Hey, you happy? Alright, good morning. It is Sunday and it is our last day. We're about to pack up and head home. But we woke up this morning and a miracle happened. The sun is out and the rain has stopped and there's no fog and you can actually see the lake today. So I walked over here to the campsite beside ours because it's empty, and I just kind of wanted to show you what every campsite generally has, what a general campsite looks at. And actually this is probably the best campsite in the place that I've seen. This is definitely where we'll stay the next time, even though we had a really good site too. Here we go. Alright, so this is campsite 41. And as you can see, they have electric, they've got water. It does not look like they have any kind of sewer hookup, so just electric and water. It is a, as you can see, hopefully a pull-through site. So you got a straight winding path all the way around where you can pull through. Every side's got, picnic table and fire pit. So really basic. But what makes this site awesome is what's in its backyard. It's smushed right up to the lake. It doesn't look like there's a great path from here to the lake. There is a path from our site to the lake. And our site is right next door. So I think Kenny and I like this one a little better because it's smaller, and ours is actually quite huge. And we only have a little pop-up, so we don't really need a huge site. Kind of feel like we were taking someone's pull-through space, but this is ours. You can see Kenny's truck. And we stayed in 39. Alright, you see our camper. And we put a tent over our table, which actually ended up being a great idea because it rained all weekend. And yesterday morning we got up after it rained all night. And this morning it rained all night last night too. Most people could not use their table, but we could because it was covered. And then you can see a little fire in our fire pit. And we too are backed right up to the lake. Lake Marion is absolutely huge. It's the largest lake in South Carolina. It's ginormous, and there's a trail right over there that leads all the way down to the lake. Not for any kind of people with any kind of handicap issues, or basically not ready to climb over boulders, because it's quite rocky. Here, I'll take you over there in a little bit. But here she is, and there's Kenny getting ready to pack up. All right, if you're staying over in Cypress View campsites, this is the clearest cut path through to the lake. I've actually seen two. There's one farther down that way, and then there's this one. And it just happens to be right beside our campsite, because there we are. So I'm gonna walk you down here. This is the trail I mentioned earlier, and it starts off real easy, just a little walk, little nature trail. It's a real short walk because you can see the lake already. You see the lake from all the sites over on this side, which is hardly any. And there's maybe like, I don't know, 4 or 5 sites on this side, which has been great because we have had no one beside us. And we had our back up to the road and the front of our camper up to the lake. So I wouldn't say this is the most private campground. The sites are pretty close. But if you pick the right site like ours, we get great privacy. And this is what I was talking about. So once you get to the end of the trail to get to the beachy lake area, you have to kind of go down these boulders, which I'm wearing Crocs, and I somehow have been wearing Crocs every day that I've come down here to do this. And it's been really rainy and sandy, so I felt like it's been slippery, so I've kind of had to sit on my bottom to get down. I will attempt to get down again with you guys here. I'll show you. See, so I'm currently sitting down and sliding so I don't fall on my bottom and hurt myself. So if you don't feel like this is something you can do, you might not be able to get down to the lake. Or you want to stay over on the other campsite, lakefront, because it looked like they had a paved path down to there. Like, I didn't walk down it, but it looked like it was paved all the way down. And then you come down, and then you get to see the beautiful lake. Huge, huge lake. Largest lake in South Carolina. And our campsite is literally just right on top of that hill. You can actually see the smoke from our fire a little bit. All right, last day, we're ready to go. Got the camper all hooked up. Campsite all clean. Of course, the first day we have a clear day to see the lake, we're leaving. All right, we're all loaded and ready to leave and head home. Mission report. Kenneth, what was your favorite part of this trip?
The rain.
The rain.
The rain.
Are you being sarcastic?
I don't know. Fishing, sleeping,
Chilling.
chilling.
I think that was my favorite part too. The sunny day we had when I got to lay in the hammock and just read my book and chill. It was a very relaxing trip. We didn't really go do a lot of things. We just kind of laid around and chilled, and it was very peaceful. Even the rain didn't hinder it too much. Good news, with all the rain, we did find out our pop-up is not fully waterproof, so a lot of work needed on that. And here's the problem with leaving on Sunday. The exit line to get to the dump station. So here's the good thing about the dump station, but they did put in a second exit, so once you get to the lane, you can exit. We only had to sit, what would you say, dear?
20 minutes.
Maybe 20 minutes. Not terrible for a Sunday.